See, the guy has your legs sucked in, and he's going to be trying to come around and pass my guard. Yeah, that's what he wants, right here. It's a miserable position. No gi and gi guys do this all the time. So the first thing you want to do as soon as you get here is you want to make your leg a little heavier on him to give him a little bit of trouble and to make him think about now he's really going to have to work to get around my guard. So make my leg a little bit heavier and I give him a little resistance. From here, I'm going to think about his hip. His hip has to come around to pass my guard. So what I want to do is I want to brace against his hip. And when I say brace, I'm not pushing per se. I am locking my arm out. This gives me functional strength, this straight. It's not a bench press per se, it's a lockout of my arm. So when he tries to move his hip into me, see how I move? I'm relatively safe. When you bend your arm, you're using muscular strength. There you go. When you bend your arm, you're using muscular strength. When you straighten your arm and lock it, you're using skeletal strength. Even if you have a 6-year-old child that locks his arm out and you try to push straight into it, it's going to be very difficult for you to bend that kid's arm unless you hit his elbow and bend it. So this is giving you muscular strength, and you base out here into his hip, and you're relatively safe right now, but you have very limited time. So as soon as I feel that I have a nice connection to his hip, I have my skeletal strength here, and I have my leg pressure here, I'm going to take my other leg, base on the mat, and I'm going to hip out a little bit. And when I hip out, what I'm trying to do is bring my knee down to his chest. Here. Right there. This is what I want. My shin, I'd like my foot to be connected. Posture up a little. Just like this. Keeping my base off of his hip, shin on his chest, and my foot hooked to his knee, like right on his trap. Okay? So as he tries to come into me, I still keep my connection, and then all I do is I bring my leg over and I pull on his elbow here. And once I have this, I'm relatively safe. I've basically recovered my guard. So when he tries to come into me, now I can do all kinds of fun stuff in here. One more time. I'm here. First thing I want to do, make my leg heavy and get my eye out for his hip. I connect. Here. Now when I make my connection, I like to do this. I don't like to do this. Your fingers can get caught, your thumb can get, if he starts moving his hips, your thumb can get jammed. Keep a nice ball, and there's a ball in his hip. Connect to that ball. You'll get the feeling as you do it a few times. Here, straight arm, hit, come out, I hit. Grabbing his elbow, connecting here. As he's still going to try to come into me, I take my foot and I put it over. And from here, turn. Don't the other way. From here, I still have my leg connected. I still have my foot on it, and I got the elbow. Then I can start coming in and playing around from here.
I'm not sure how I feel about techniques where you're touching your partner's ball, but thank you.
Thanks.